Hello students, how are you all? I hope all you are fine and well. Myself Shomidon sir and welcome back to my environmental science class. So student, today we will discuss chapter number 6 of environmental science, Omana'S journey, part 1. Watch the video till the end, and as usual at the end of the video I am giving some question for you to solve it out. So after watching the video, you should also go through your book properly. And after that, you should try to attempt the question. If you face any difficulty or problem regarding the question, all those questions I will also discuss in the coming doubt clearing class. So before that, you should try by your own. So let us start our chapter, Omana'S journey. So it is a story of a little girl, Omana, who is traveling with her parents as well as the other family member, and her experience she has written in a diary. So let us see why she has started to write her experience in a diary about the journey. Omana'S journey. Omana and her best friend Radha were very excited. So Omana and her best friend Radha, they were very much excited. So excited is a keyword you can find over here. So why they are excited? Because they are going on a train trip to Kerala. Omana was going to her grandmother's house, and Radha was going with her family for a holiday. Omana's father had gone to book train ticket for both the families. So both this little girl, Omana and Radha, both were excited. So what is the main reason behind their excitement? They are going for a train trip. Where they are going? They are going to Kerala. So do you know where Kerala is? Kerala is a state of southern part of our country, South India. Okay, it is a very beautiful state, covered up with several water bodies, backwaters and lagoons, and lots of greenery as well as mountain also. Okay, so I hope you have heard about the Kerala, and few of the students I hope you have also visited. If you have not yet visited, if you get an opportunity or chance with your parent, you can visit over there. So these two little girls of your age, they are also very much excited because both Radha's family and Omana's family, they are going to Kerala. Omana is going to her grandmother's house, and Radha and her family, they are going for a holiday trip. Then just 2 days before their journey, Radha fell down from her bicycle and fractured her right leg. So but before the journey, a small accident happened. What happened? Radha was doing cycling, okay, and she fall down from the bicycle and it fractured her right leg. So fractured is a keyword, okay. There is a little word, a fracture in her leg, and the doctor said that she should not move her leg for 6 weeks. So when her leg is fractured, her leg was put into plaster. Her leg was put into this plaster. Plaster means you have seen a cover of bandage, a hard cover of bandage, okay, made up of some piece of clothes and plaster of Paris. If we get hurt or any of the bones in our hands or anywhere in part of our body is broken or fractured, then we go to the doctor and they plaster over there, so that after a few days automatically the bones can rejoin or we can overcome that difficulty. So what the doctor told to Radha, that you could not go to anywhere because your leg is fractured and you have to take rest for 6 weeks. Radha's family had to cancel their ticket. So they become very sad, Radha also, and at last when they find that Radha cannot go because she has to take rest for 6 weeks as per doctor instruction, then Radha's family, they had cancelled the ticket. You know, the railway ticket. Okay, we have to buy the railway ticket, and if we go for a long journey, we can buy or we can book the reserve ticket or reservation we can do. Okay, and several types of tickets are also there that we will discuss in another video. So Radha's family had to cancel the ticket. The two friends were very sad. They had to made so many plans about they would do together on the trip. So both the friends were very sad because before that they are very much excited. They have planned lot of things. Suppose if you are also going with your family and with your friend's family, so both of your friends or 2 or 3 friends, if you go to a trip or any journey, you are also too much excited. Okay, you are also doing several plans. Okay, we will go over there, we will eat that thing, we will do that thing. These types of plans we are also having. So both these little girls, they are also having such plans, Radha and Omana. But at last all are in vain. Okay, because Radha has fractured her leg. Now they are become very sad. Radha's Amma had an idea. Omana, why don't you write down everything about your trip in the diary? And when you come back, Radha can read all about your trip. Now when Radha's Amma, her mother, saw that both the friends were very much sad, okay, and Radha is also very sad because she cannot go, okay, then Radha's Amma gave a suggestion to Omana. What suggestion she had given? That Radha, that Omana, you can write a diary for your friend Radha. Whatever you will see in the trip, whatever you will experience, you should write it down. And when you will come back from your diary, Radha can read all those things and she can also gain the experiment, and she can also come to know about the journey, about the place. Suppose we are going to summer vacation or winter vacation, puja vacation with our family to any trip, and when we are coming back, we are gossiping with our friend, we are telling the story with our friends. Even in the school also, we are sharing the experience that I have gone over there, I have seen this thing new, I have enjoyed the journey like this. These are the things we are discussing. So Radha's Amma told Omana that you all this experience and whatever you have enjoy, you will find in the trip, you will write down in a diary, so that when you will come back, then Radha can read from the diary. This way you will not forget anything, and it will also help you to pass the time on train. So if you write it down, Omana will not forget anything, as well as you can also pass the time. Okay, maybe sometimes we are feeling bored for a long journey, so if you see through the window whatever experience, okay, in the train also, everything, if she can write it down, she can also time pass. Both the friends thought this was a good idea. Omana went home and found a notebook with blank pages to write all about the journey. There are some pages from Omana'S diary for you to read. So both the friends, they are very much happy with this idea. Okay, this idea is good, we can write down it in the diary. And when Omana returned back to his house, he find a old notebook, and some pages are also left. So she has decided that okay, I will take this notebook, and whatever experience I will gain in this trip, I will write it down. Okay, and after that I can also remember all the thing if I write it down, and my friend Radha can also read from here. So it is a good idea. Okay, you can even also do this. If you go for a trip during the vacation with your parents, with your friends, you can also write it down, whatever that experience. Okay, so it is my suggestion to you. If you have any old diary with you, or if any other diary or notebook, you can write about your experience also. It is a good idea. Now some pages of Omana'S experience in the trip is given over here. So Omana'S diary, the journey of the date is 16th of May. Okay, and you can find the time is also there, 11:35. So as soon as we reach the station, we check our name on the reservation chart. So who are we? Omana'S family. because Radha couldn't go, but Omana'S family, they are well and fit. They are going to their grandmother's house. So when they reach the station, first thing is that they have checked their name in the reservation chart. So do you know what is reservation chart? Okay, just after this slide I will show you what is reservation chart. Soon the train reached the platform. We saw the coach was already full. So gradually, when we are standing in the platform, we have to find that the train is arriving to the platform and the coaches of the train. Okay, the coach of the train is full. The train had started early in the morning from Gandhidham in Kutch. So this Gandhidham in Kutch. So from where the train started? The train started from Gandhidham. They are not boarding from Gandhidham, but the train started from Gandhidham. Okay, and it is in Kutch in Gujarat. When the train come, there was so much confusion. People are getting off and other were pushing, trying to put their luggage inside, all from one door. Okay, so when the train start to arrive or reach the platform, okay, then all the people are in a hurry. Some are getting inside, some are coming down from the train with their luggage, and the great rush and carols is happening. Okay, and if the train is crowded, I hope many of you have experienced also the crowded train, what is happening. So here, just now I have told from where the train start. It started from Gujarat and it will go up to Kerala. So here in this map I have also given the route also. The train started from Gandhidham and it will reach up to Nagarkol in Kerala. Okay, so it is a train route, Gandhidham Express, in which Omana'S is traveling. Okay, so Gandhidham is a place in Rann of Kutch in Gujarat, and the train will go up to Nagarkol, but Omana will not go up to Nagarkol. Okay, in the coming chapter we will discuss where Omana will go over there. So keep some patience to know where Omana is going. Okay, so just this route, you can also find it out in your atlas also. So this is the station picture I have already given, Gandhidham Junction, from where the train started. Okay. Now the reservation charge. Just now in the previous slide I have shown that when Omana and her family reached the station, they have first checked their name, whether it is there in the reservation chart or not. So the reservation chart are put either on the wall or any board or notice board on the platform, or sometimes you can see reservation chart are also pasted on the just over the top of the compartment, on the wall of the compartment. So what is a reservation chart? Reservation chart, it is a chart which shows the list of passenger going to board a particular train. So if those are going to board any particular train, so their name list, who are boarding and what are the seat numbers, these are given, either their seat is confirmed or not, it is given on the reservation chart. Platform, you know, railway platform. Platform is a raised area floor in the station on which the passenger board or deboard a train. Either they will go, okay, board the train, or they will come down from the train. Okay, so it is a raised area or the floor. And Gandhidham I have already told. You can see in the map the particular location I have shown over here. Gandhidham, it is in Gujarat. Okay, it is a city in the Kutch of Gujarat district. Next page. We somehow managed to get in, find our seat and put our luggage under them. So Omana and her family, they somehow managed to get inside. Okay, because the door was overcrowded, all the passengers are going inside, some are coming down with their luggage. By the time the train started, most people had found their seat and arranged their luggage. So first task is that when we are getting inside the train, what we are doing? We are arranging the luggage, we are finding our seat as per the reservation chart and the ticket. After some time, the ticket collector came and checked our ticket to see that we were in proper seat. Then when all the people have get inside the train, all are busy in putting or setting their luggage to find out their seat. Omana'S family also did that. After that, the ticket checker came. So what is the main function of ticket checker? Who is a ticket checker? Have you seen any ticket checker in a train? They are called the TTE or TC. Okay, so they are coming and checking the ticket, whether our ticket is perfect or not, whether they are sitting on the particular their own seat or not. That it is a function of the ticket checker. Amma and Appa had the lower berths. Unni and I have the middle berth. So you have seen different berths. Just after this slide, I will show you what is berth. Okay, so the train are having the berth. So Appa and Amma, their father and mother, they have got the lower berth. Unni is his brother, her brother, Omana'S brother. Okay, they are having the middle berth. There are two college students who have the upper berth. So there are 3-tier system. Okay, sleeper class, 3-tier sleeper class. So their parents are in the lower berth. She and her brother is in the middle berth, and on the upper berth there are 2 other college students who have the upper berth. On the other berth there is a family with 2 children, and the another side of the berth. Okay, if you have just boarded any train or traveled in any express train, you can find that the berth system. Okay, they seem to be about our age. We will go and talk to them later. So on the other side, another berth, Omana found that one family is there with 2 children of her age. So he thought, let us rest for some time, then afterward we'll go and talk with them. Okay, sometimes we are also showing interest when we are traveling in a train, and if the journey is very long, we are thinking, okay, we should gossip or with some other person also. Okay, we have tried to greet to them also. So she also thought that after some time, I'm quite tired now. With the first, we have entered with a lot of struggle inside the train, arranged our luggage, find our seat. So after some time, we will go and have a talk with them. So today our discussion part is up to this much. Now I have told you show about the berth and who is the ticket checker. You have seen the person wearing a black coat. Okay, he is called the TTE, train ticket examination. Train ticket examiner, who is examining the ticket. Their duty is to examine whether the passenger traveling have ticket with them or they are traveling without ticket, and in which case they need to impose fine on them. So they check the ticket whether the traveler who is traveling the train is with ticket or without ticket. If they find without ticket, they will impose fine, and they will also check it out if you have the ticket on particular seat you have sat or not, you have the reservation confirmed or not. This is the function of the ticket checker. So TTE, they are also called TTE because train ticket examiner, and we are also call them as TC, ticket collector. So both the name we can find. So it is a function of the ticket collector or the ticket examiner. And the berth, which I have just now told, you can see on one side there are 6 berths. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So like this type of berth, these 2 are called the lower berth. Okay, where Omana'S Amma and Appa, father and mother, have taken this lower berth, and this is the middle berth. Okay, on what side Omana occupied this berth and his brother occupied another berth, and the top berth, this is called the upper berth. On the upper berth, 2 unknown persons are there who are the college student. Okay, and this is called the side berth. So in this side berth, they have found that one family is there and 2 children, okay, are on the side berth. Some of the trains you can find 2 side berth, okay, lower and upper, and some trains you can find 3 side berth, lower, middle and upper. So this is the concept of the berth system. It is quite different from the local train. Even some of the train or the coaches are having 2-tier system where the 2 berths are there, lower and upper, no middle berth is there. So it varies from train to train. If you travel in different types of train, it is a 3-tier sleeper class system. Okay, 2-tier means there will be 2 types of berth. Okay, AC first class is there. So all the coach system of the coach and the berth is different in different coach and a different train. Now, as I promised you that I will give you some question at the end of the video. So why the question, important question part 1, why Radha's family had to cancel the ticket? So I have already discussed why Radha's family cancelled the ticket. Second question, Omana'S train started from which station? Omana'S train started Valsad, Kozhikode, Madgaon, Gandhidham. You have to choose the right answer and you have to write. Number 3 question, Dash suggested Omana to write a diary. Who suggested Omana to write a diary? I hope you know that who suggested Omana and why that person suggested Omana to write a diary. That reason also I hope you know. So I want to see that how can you write this. Next, number 4th question, what is the job of the ticket collector? So the TT or TC, ticket collector, what is the main job of the ticket collector? Just I have already shown you in this video. 5th question, what Omana and her family did after getting inside the train? When they got or boarded inside the train, after the train reached the platform, what did Omana and her family did? And 6th question, you have to write by your own. If you want to write a diary about a train journey with your family, what interesting things you want to write? Suppose you have taken one trip with your family in a train during your vacation and you want to write a diary like Omana. So what important things you write it down over there, so that after reading that diary, many of your friends as well as you also maybe later on you can also remember about the train trip. So if you have done any trip like this in this year or before this year or any time, you can also share your experience by writing this. Okay, if you want to write it in your diary, old diary also at home, you can also write it down. It is a good habit of also writing the diary. So I hope you can answer all those questions. So thank you student. Go through your chapter properly. Go through the video once or twice. Note down the question in your copy and try to write the answer by your own. And if you have completed it, you can send it to me by making the PDF. In case of any problem you have, we will discuss it in the doubt clearing class. So now in this COVID situation, all should try to stay at home, maintain all the COVID guidelines, sanitize your hand properly, maintain social distance, take healthy food, green vegetables, avoid junk food and try to be safe. So thank you student, thank you everyone and have a nice day.